Looks like he doesn't do barbecue anymore.
But he also said, I just got here from New Orleans. So he said, I can't go large 2 cities in a row. Glad you're with us.
Away from the basketball. Great back screen set. No bump by Burks allows Jaren Jackson Jr. the easy lob finish.
It's a Knicks team that has won 3 in a row. Randall drills the 3. They're coming off that Wednesday win over Dallas, 107-77. They're large, and a loose ball falls to Bane. Grizzlies' best offensive rebounding team in the league. Bane's triple try, rimming no. Knicks had lost 7 in a row. They've won their last 3. They're wrapping up a long road trip. Randall and a foul on Jackson and an and one for Julius Randle, who leads the Knicks in that category.
In New York, the Grizzlies not standing and watching when Morant plays off a screen and roll.
Barrett drives, overlays, and there's Robinson. One of the best offensive rebounders in the league.
Start here for Julius Randle.
Morant goes at him and lays it in. Wanted a foul. It would have been his second on Randle, but Morant gets the hoop. Tournament. He's got some work to do. Morant, one-on-one with Randle. Step back 3. It's through for John Morant. And he triples the Grizzlies in front, 12-11. High from deep. Morant, speed dribble, hangs. Blocked by Robinson. Picked up by Randle. Burks walks into an open 3 and puts it in. Grizzlies call for time. We're all even at 14. Gibson is in for the first time tonight. Anderson with a driving lane. A pitch out corner 3 by Zaire. Williams is down.
On cue.
Double-digit scoring quarter for Morant this year. Barrett drives on Conchar and banks it in. R.J. Barrett, that's his first field goal. He started 0 for 6.
Attacking, and we got to do it with a little more physicality. And he said if it's not there, sure, dish it out and find an open shooter. But we've got to keep attacking the paint.
Well, Fish, I love how you got in there and drew up that last play for this Grizzlies team. Good job getting on the chalkboard.
Meanwhile,
well, my thing is, partner, I want him to keep shooting the 3s. Where he becomes a handful is Melton keeps getting to the paint, doesn't finish, gets hit hard. But the thing with Julius Randle is he starts driving to the basket.
Turns the corner, throws it up. Drop off. Kyle Anderson with the slam. Conchar running the break. An odd man rush, and the Grizzlies lead is 4. It's their largest. Melton against Fournier. Tyus, an open 3. Bango. Tyus Jones. And the Grizzlies open up a 7-point lead. Grizzlies, who had today, not so much.
Beautiful day for 25 holes.
Burks lobs it up there, and Robinson throws it down. He's a top 10 bench unit in point production.
And Trey Market going to the left. Should be an offensive foul.
Instead, it's a blocking foul on Tyus Jones.
Going to find someone to get it going offensively. Started with Julius Randle, now a team effort.
Jackson for 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. hit a couple of... Bane curls. Conchar drives. Goes glass, and Clark follows it in. 1 of 3 so far. Around a Clark screen. Shot clock at 9. Got to the cup and laid it in. Desmond Bane with the old school. Barrett on a back down against Brandon Clark. Spins. Brandon knocked it away. Barrett got it back. Barrett leans and banks it in. Taj Gibson back in for the New York Knicks. Steven Adams in for the Grizzlies. John Morant with the handle. Sends it, scores it over Mitchell Robinson. Works against Barrett on the baseline. Shot clock at 10. Bane against Quickly. Step back 3. Hits in. Desmond Bane. Melton is in. Bane is out. Julius Randle back in. Robinson goes out. Adams rolls to the rim and finger rolls it in.
Every time, partner, he has to make a decisive roll. They keep giving Morant those shots the entire night. The Knicks will be in a world of hurt.
Barrett with a baseline floater. That's in. Back-to-back buckets by R.J. Barrett. He's... Randle going at Jaren. Jaren digs at it. Randle leans in, and an and-one opportunity for Julius Randle. 3rd foul on Jackson. Well, you hit on a really good point. I think this is a big 2 minutes in the context of this game. Barrett floats up a fadeaway.
Because
You want to be in the upper 50s, 60% when you get in the paint. Morant against quickly. Lobs, and a finish by Clark. A spinorama.
shout out Canada
Into
to the rim.
Grizzlies 39-9 with a halftime lead. Bane on a step through. Great assist by Jaren Jackson Jr. and Bane adds to his total. He's got a dozen. Knicks. Fournier. An open Burks three is in, and the Knicks have tied the game.
Out of the locker room to start this third quarter.
Randall. Yes, and a foul. If it's on Jackson, it's 4. Goes right at him, pitches it out, and the Grizzlies turn it over again. Randall.
Our pinnacle effective advice of the game.
3 turnovers in the first half, 3 here in the first 4.5 of this period. Zaire Williams with the 3. And the rebound melted. Fournier now 1 of 4 from 3. He was a major problem in New York. Zaire, another 3. Hits it again. And a timeout taken by the Knicks.
Broken working partner. The Grizzlies cannot become stagnant offensively against this stifling New York Knicks defense.
Barrett, yes, and the foul. Up for Morant, but off the mark, and Morant steals it back. Behind the back, Kyle around Gibson, yes, and the foul. Tug it back in. Fournier for 3. And that's what you didn't want to have happen. Much as the Grizzlies doing a lot of reaching and grabbing and fouling jump shooters. Fournier, a dump down for Gibson.
With the records of the teams that they're playing against.
Lob for Clark. Set up by Morant, his 8th assist of the game.
Taj Gibson is one of those true vets. His turnover here off of the free throw. The Knicks read the Grizzlies' fast break try.
And then Fournier pays it off. Down Fournier. Knicks, their largest lead of the night. Barrett. 10-point Knick lead.
And who can't gamble as much on the defensive end.
Melton blocked 1 lob attempt. Kyle Anderson a foul, and Randall back to the free throw line. Have to go to their bench. Lost ball. Morant. You said something about a stop and a... Clark taps, keeps it alive. Conchar drives the seam and finger rolls it in against Quickly.
Their bench, if they're able to cut into this deficit.
Jaren's 3 is through. Jaren Jackson Jr., second triple of the game. Conchar drives, banks it in. The bench for the Grizzlies with 5 fouls. Burks. Big make by Alec Burks. Bring it to him. 5 gone by in the 4th. Jones floats, hits. It's a 1-point game. Quickly, an open 3, puts it in. And Taylor Jenkins calls for time. Burks drives and banks it in with a hook. 18 for Alec Burks. Barrett drives. Oh, another rejection by Jackson. Morant, Randall's back, and Morant lays it in. Coast to coast, Morant. Quickly pops out on him. 10 to shoot. Morant hangs and hits. More paint points for John Morant, the leading paint scorer in the league. Randall going downhill. That's loose. Knocked away. Lob for Morant.
The game to be decided on your hands. The Grizzlies miss another free throw there.
Quickly, Grizzlies get away from him. Hammer, nail, coffin. This baby is over.